So, double upload today, I guess. I just wanted to discuss the MCU stuff that's being announced, recently. And I just wanted to give my opinion on it. My last video, I was talking about how I hated the MCU. That's kind of like an inside joke to me, because I don't have any friends, and this is probably why. They're like, oh my god, you hate the MCU? But I mean, it was kind of a joke. They had good films in the past. I mean, I won't lie and say they didn't. But that's all they were. That's all they were, and they were just good. They weren't great. Not even half of them were good, honestly. Most of them are decent to bad. And some are abominations against mankind. So Doomsday is coming out. Yay! Oh my god, Doomsday! Ah! I made a video parodying all of these people. They're like, oh my god, guys, this is so peak. This is gonna be the greatest. We are so back, boys. This man's got aura, and we're gonna go and... I really do hate the MCU now. I truly, truly hate it. I say this with no hyperbole. I honest to God hate it. The Doomsday trailers are horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh my god! Doom! He stopped Stormbreaker with his 2 fingers! He ripped out Thanos' spine in the comics. He stole the Beyonder's powers like twice. From the original Beyonder and from the race of Beyonders. The guy's also stolen Galactus' powers, and he's gone up against the Hulk and many, many other characters. I haven't read that many comics, but I do genuinely read comics. I have a lot of them. But I don't have infinite time on my hands, so I usually just look online and research that kind of stuff. But I do know with certainty that Doom is one of the most overpowered characters in all of fiction. I wouldn't say all of fiction, that's going a bit too far, because then there's like Cthulhu and, you know, even Galactus. And like Darkseid and all those characters. But, I mean, he's up there. And what does he do in the film? What does he do in the trailer? I mean, there's probably going to be more in the film, but there's probably not. He stopped Stormbreaker like this. He couldn't even, like... And, like, this Thor is, like... He's stupid, dude. I mean, he's a joke. Literally. He's literally a joke. The God of Thunder is a joke. I don't have an excuse. I have actually read Thor comics. I have some 60s comics over there, and I have Jason Aaron's run. I'm 12 issues into his run, I think. Yeah, I'm 12 issues into his run. And it's incredible. It's freaking amazing. And he's not treated as a joke. He's treated as a god, the Norse god of thunder, the Norse god of storms, and I think he's the god of strength of Norse mythology. I don't know. He's pretty freaking strong. And he's just... I don't even know what he is in the films. He's like fat in Endgame. Which is like the second highest grossing film of all time, mind you. And then here's this is the one I want to get to. Secret Wars is not going to be the final MCU film. Unfortunately. Kevin Fiege has plans all the way up until 2080. I literally, honest to God, saw a headline that said that. And it... but anyways. I think it's like 2040 something now. Oh, I'm probably gonna be dead by then anyways. I'm probably gonna be dead. This world sucks. But yeah, the X-Men are cast. I want to get my thoughts on Spider-Man Brand New Day because I made a post on the Odyssey. Fucking amazing movie. Genuinely one of the greatest films of the 21st century. I loved it. I truly loved it, and it might be the first film I'm gonna watch for a second time. Mainly because I couldn't even hear the dialogue, because it was just like mumbling, but like it was still great. But yeah, my point is, I gave my thoughts on the Odyssey, but I didn't give my thoughts on Spider-Man Brand New Day. I was actually really hyped for this film. I don't know why, but I was. So I went to go see it. And this is when I was still, optimistic about it. So I went to go see it. Started off pretty good. There were some good scenes, I guess. Opening montage was pretty nice. But then there was fucking, like, product placements everywhere. And then... I don't want to make this about me hating it for woke reasons. I'm not ranting for vengeance. I'm not critical drinker. I'm not any of those people. I'm not a grifter. I'm a leftist. I'm pretty woke myself. But it's soulless. It felt soulless at times. I mean, they did make Jean Grey feel pretty powerful at times. And Sadie Sink, Jean Grey, she doesn't really have a personality in the comics. So all you really need to do is get a redhead, and, you got Jean Grey. So, good job for that, I guess. You get a personality-less character and just get someone with the same hair as them, and female. And you got Jean Grey. They did make her feel pretty powerful, I guess. I was like, oh man, she can only do that from a certain distance, but then at the end she got like, I don't know, amped or something. I was like, okay, that's cool. And then Spider-Man got shot, and I was like, oh man, are they gonna kill Spider-Man? I always say that. I always say they're gonna kill important characters. Obviously, that'd be shocking if they did, but it'd be taking risks, And to give Tom Holland a break, he's been playing this character for 10 years. And what has he gained from it? He hasn't gained anything. He was in the Odyssey. Freaking amazing. Freaking amazing movie, dude. And he did an amazing job. He was like one of the best actors in that film. He's talented. Really talented. And he's been Spider-Man for half of his career. Give the guy a break. He is married. I think he's just doing this for money, honestly. But yeah, like I said, I thought they were gonna kill him and it'd give him a break, but no, they didn't. I guess he's more powerful, but like, I'm just saying, what does power really matter? It doesn't. I don't like that they're kind of depowered in the films, but like, that's not like, it's like the least of my concerns. The films just feel, I don't know how to describe it, they just feel empty, man. But that brings me to my next point, the X-Men. Because Jean Grey was in the film. By the way, worst kept secret of all time, there was this one guy who like guessed it almost immediately. Yeah. X-Men, yay, 2028. Woo! I forgot her name. The girl from Obsession. Great actor, by the way. I thought we were having a nice day! That was good acting. I haven't seen the film because it sounds really disturbing. And I'm like a really pretty desensitized guy, so nothing really bothers me, but it's basically a metaphor for like a girl being drugged, and it's just uncomfortable. You want to know who she's playing, guys? Rogue. Yeah, that antebellum girl who's like steals people's powers, and it's like, I'm sorry, this has nothing to do with race, like at all. That's not even in the conversation, okay? Because there's Mexicans in Southern America, so like, it makes sense, okay? Like, I live in Texas. There's Mexican people all over here, and it's great. They don't, people are like, oh, immigrants is such a problem. Like, I'm pretty sure these guys came here illegally, and they're just living their lives, and I'm just like, who cares? Who cares? They're people. But that's not the point. Like I said, race isn't the problem. It's the fact that she looks nothing like Rogue. And I have a sneaking suspicion that they're not going to give her an accent. And they're going to change her personality so drastically that it's like, why even do that? So yeah, I have a problem with that. I have a real problem with that. And then Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. This one I actually do hate. I love Ghost Rider. I haven't really read many of his stories, but I mean, it's fucking Ghost Rider. Just looking at him, you just look at one image of him and you're like, yeah, I'm a fan. I mean, that's basically what happened with me. Okay, I want a Ghost Rider omnibus so bad. That's like the only way I read comics, because it's convenient and it's in a high quality format. And I like massive books. I mean, ever since I got Lord of the Rings, I've just been obsessed with them. But yeah, Ryan Gosling, another great actor. Project Hail Mary, one of the best films I've ever seen. I gave it a 10 out of 10. And he was the main star, and he was one of the main reasons I loved it so much. But I feel like the reason Marvel's only choosing these guys is because they're popular. What was that lady in? I keep forgetting her name. Oh, I'm sorry. She's probably going to be watching this video, honestly, because... Or maybe not. She's a YouTuber, but who's going to see this? But yeah. Yeah, she was in Obsession. Popular movie. Made $400 million. Ryan Gosling's been in so many popular movies, dude. Barbie, that made $1 billion. Project Hail Mary almost made $1 billion. It should have. Fucking amazing movie. I guess Ghost Rider kind of works because Johnny Blaze is blonde, but like other than that, I mean, it's more than just like good looks. Like Johnny Blaze is like a freaking stunt rider. It's like a freaking daredevil. I'm trying to think of the... Daredevil's the only word I can think of. I mean, he's like... And then he's also like a kind of a biker at the same time, and it's like... They're gonna change so much. And you wanna know what the funny thing is? They already did Ghost Rider. They did Robbie Reyes in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But, oh, that's... We don't talk about that because no one remembers Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, well, it was an MCU project, okay? And if you guys love the MCU so much, you might as well mention it. I just wanted to make this video for all the fans of Marvel Comics who, not even Marvel Comics, just the MCU, who have never read a fucking comic in their life, saying that this is gonna be peak. It's gonna be amazing. Let me tell you something right now. You are a disgrace to God himself. If God was real, he would strike you down. You are a disgrace to every 8 billion people on Earth. Okay, you only watch these films because you want to turn your brain off. I want you guys to give me one MCU film that actually has substance in it. I want you to tell me one, okay? And if you do, come back to me, alright? Just come back to me. Thunderbolts? Nah. Nah, that doesn't count. I just want to say this before I go. People say, what's the worst fandom? Anime fandom. Undertale, freaking, what was the... I forgot the name of that one, but that lady tried to dye her skin in, like, Sharpie marker water, I don't know. And then there's, like, Roblox, League of Legends, World of Warcraft. No. You wanna know what the worst fandom is? The MCU fandom. Because now, all that people are gonna think of Ultron as is some guy who makes jokes. They're gonna see Doom as an Iron Man variant, because Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doctor Doom for some reason. I don't understand why. I would be more mad. But I know it's gonna make money. I'm just gonna pray it fails or something. And then Marvel gets a hint. But then again, multiple of their films have flopped and then they still went on. If you guys are gonna take anything from this video, please just read a comic book, please, and form your own opinion. Okay, there's a website called Batcave Biz where you can read comics for free. Just look up any comic or something and just like freaking read it or something. I liked the first 16 issues of X-Men except for like 3, but like that's still 13 good issues. So yeah, I just want to say this, fuck the MCU fans, fuck the MCU in general, and fuck Kevin Feige. And all those higher-ups, watch Spider-Verse instead. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright? Because those films actually put in the effort to look like a comic book, feel like a comic book, and be written like a comic book and have dialogue like a comic book. And even then, it still works as a film. The MCU, they don't work as films, they don't work as TV shows, they don't work as special presentations, they don't work as anything. I literally had a guy call me MCU phobic once. Just the smartest MCU fans, I'm just saying. Yeah, I've been ranting for long enough. Read the original X-Men run. Read Jason Aaron's Thor. Read King in Black. Read Immortal Hulk. Read fucking, I don't even know at this point, man. I actually read the first issue of Spider-Man 2099. That was when my last short was on. It was good. Read that or something. Iron Fist or something. I read Iron Fist. It's also good. The original run of it. That is. So yeah. See ya.